We have with us Mr. Jashan Bhumkar, Director, Soujanya Color Private Limited.
Namaste.
Jashan, if you can talk about industry trends for 2022.
I think it's a very exciting time. It's also been 2 challenging years post-COVID. Of course, things have recovered on the demand side. I'm sure everybody you're talking to is talking about the supply issues and everything that is there. So, of course, that's not a trend, but that's the current situation of the industry. I'd like to talk about few of the positive things that we are seeing in terms of the trends. One main thing is sustainability. Everybody is talking about it, and in the truest sense, a lot of innovation is happening on that front. Our customers are asking us that, okay, you are here in terms of sustainability. Now, what more can you do for us? What greener products, greener solutions, greener plant design, greener processes can you bring to the table? So that's definitely one trend. The other thing is that there is an enhanced focus on performance now. Maybe for the years in COVID times, people were focused mainly on survival and keeping things as is and surviving through it. Now, when things are picking up, there's a lot of focus on durability, performance. If you look at the paint industry, people want things to, have more and more non-fading, more and more performance under taxing environmental conditions. So that's something that we are seeing a lot, especially being in the color space. A lot of the colored products are susceptible to fading, weather attack, and things like that. So we have been pushed to our boundaries to innovate and really create solutions that are very, very durable and have high performance as well.
What's Soujanya's plan for the core business that you are in?
The core business is growing a lot. Of course, we have moved into a lot of other spaces also. We are focusing a lot on printing inks and home and personal care. But coatings continues to be our core. It's a very exciting space. We are moving, number one, to becoming more and more of a full solutions provider. We have now, there is probably no coating that Soujanya's colors cannot color, right from decorative to industrial to wood coatings. And in each of these, we have a lot of innovative solutions. In terms of our plans, we want to get closer and closer to the market. So we have a lot of capacity expansions planned this year. We are setting up a new plant solely for coatings focused applications. It will be in and around Mumbai. In our existing flagship plant also, we have created some space by moving out the warehousing and moving out some of the sections. So we are augmenting capacities around a good 5-6 new production lines we'll be setting up, and a lot of focus on bulk volume products, so larger batch sizes, more and more process efficiencies. We worked a lot on that to do that. Another exciting thing is that we are setting up a plant in Mexico. So actually next month, me and my key team, we are all going to go there and start that work. So by the end of the year, hopefully we'll have a manufacturing plant in Mexico as well. So it's been very, very exciting for us.
So what is the capex plan that you have for FY 2022?
So we are very conservative in our capex numbers. Our focus is more on efficiency and getting the most out of a lean capex turnaround. So we have today we are cash rich, debt free, all of those things. So there is a lot of bandwidth we have to do on the capex front. We'll be going one step at a time and focusing on most efficient capex allocation. That would leave.
Would you also talk about something about your Mexico plant?
So the Mexico plant has it's come at a very right stage. In fact, we should have done this 2 years ago, but because of COVID, it's got a bit, I would not say delayed, but the timing has been pushed ahead. We have huge potential for our colorants in the Latin American markets, not just Mexico, but all the countries surrounding it also in the Latin American market. We already have customers there, and now with the growing business, we are having to be closer and closer to the customer. It's not possible to manufacture everything here and then to expect customers to wait for 3 months, 4 months until the things reach there. The freight situation internationally also is something that it's known that the rates have doubled or tripled. So this will definitely do great for our business there. In fact, we are planning about it's of course small compared to our Indian plant, but to start with, it's a good volume of about 2,000 metric tons a year. That will be the current capacity there, and we hope that in just within a year or so, we are going to be forced to expand that even further.
And when are you planning to do the
by the end of this year?
Cutting?
By the end of this year, hopefully.
So everybody is looking at specialty chemical, which is what we can say the rock star for the Indian chemical industry. You are also planning to jump into specialty chemicals.
Definitely.
So
It might.
would you talk about the new division life sciences that you
Yes,
have created,
yes,
and
yes.
what are your plans for
Yes,
that?
I'm always happy to talk about that expansion and that diversification we've done. Like you said, it might seem like we are jumping on the bandwagon like everybody else in this space. But truly, in the last few years, what we have realized is that our core competence has been to deliver complex chemical solutions. Of course, we've been in the color space for 40 years. We have made batch to batch very precise color solutions. But in all of that, what we've really been good at is manufacturing and operating a huge chemical setup to scale, and dealing with a lot of supply chain complexity, dealing with B2B customers, their needs, the regulatory requirements, all of those things. We wanted to use these capabilities for a larger purpose. Today we are saying that we're impacting millions of lives through color. We are making people happy because we are giving color all around them. So how can we use our capabilities and chemicals for something larger, for a larger purpose, to make more of a difference to people's lives in areas that are very fundamental to their existence in terms of healthcare, food. So that's why we've set up this life sciences division. It's in its baby stages now. Of course, 1 or 2 years went in just conceptualizing the venture, doing a lot of market research. We are completely new to that field. Now we have successfully done a little bit of R&D. So we have a few key active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs. We have also a few agrochemical molecules that we have developed, and now some of them are being commercialized in a plant down south in South India.
And how will this division contribute to your overall revenue?
This is very scalable, this division. So we hope for exponential growth. Already we have few within just from pilot scale, we have a few approvals from a lot of key customers, even export market, even in regulated markets like South Korea and Europe. We've been able to get a lot of traction from there. So we hope to scale up this venture very quickly, and have a healthy growth rate in terms of revenue and also in terms of profitability, because we focused on really high value difficult molecules which are not easy for everybody to make. You need a lot of chemical expertise to synthesize those. So we've chosen those complex chemistries, and we hope for good. We hope to be almost a monopoly, or at least, if not that, a partner of choice to provide these to the customers who are using them.